So I'm sure you already know that Trump signed a bill limiting individual states' ability to regulate AI developers. And what that means to us, the end user, is that our little group H.E.A.D is more important than ever, because what's going to happen is, AI developers are going to choose the U.S. to do their developing in, because why wouldn't they? It's just going to be easier for them. It doesn't mean they're planning anything nefarious. It just means they're going to pick the easier route. That's just smart business decision. But that leaves us, the end user, as the only group left to really guide this machine to make sure it turns out the way that we want it to turn out. I recently told my friend about H.E.A.D, and her immediate reaction was, oh, thank God somebody's doing something, because she is genuinely terrified of a future with AI. And now I've made very clear that I'm very pro AI. I see, I'm hoping for a Star Trek future. All right. I watched a lot of Star Trek. I want some holograms. I want some really good stuff going on. But I also realize, left unchecked, we could have a Terminator future, or God forbid, we could have an Idiocracy future. So as the end consumer, we have to always remember we are the ones with the power. All right? Because every single piece of AI software that is being developed right now is being developed for one reason and one reason only, and that is to make money, right? And who has the money? We do. Okay? In business, they who have the money have the power. We have the money, we have the power. And so what I'm going to ask you to do, hopefully, is I'm going to ask you to make a little pledge just to yourself on, 3 simple steps you can take as you're, going throughout your day, maneuvering through all this new AI, on the internet. And the steps that you can take to help improve the situation, right? So first off, what I'm asking you to do is to, demand transparency, okay? Don't support platforms, channels, or brands that hide the use of AI. You have the right to know if you're talking to a person or to a chatbot, right? Because you can be embarrassed. Like, I've had that happen. I literally was like, oh, I just want to talk to a human. And then it comes back, I am a human. Oops, sorry. But you get what I'm saying, right? So if you're running across, companies that aren't letting you know up front, let them know about your displeasure. Take the 30 seconds it takes to send them an email and say, hey, you know what? That wasn't cool. Didn't like it. Didn't appreciate it. Secondly, I really hope that you protect the truth. So when you're, scrolling through your feeds, your Twitter feed, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all of it, and you come across some incredible video that, is just unbelievable, realize it probably is unbelievable. Take a look if they've made any sort of announcement that they've used AI to create it. Feel free to reach out and actually ask them, like, is this AI or not, right? And if they just don't answer you, click unsubscribe. Right? Let them know about your displeasure, because you can't just be out there manipulating reality, and not letting people know. Like, we've been, watching special effects for decades. We're okay with it, right? If you want to make a phenomenal video, go ahead, just tell us, oh, by the way, I did this with AI. And I'll just say, hey, bravo, good for you. How'd you get it to do that? Right? Kind of thing. So, on the consumer end, on the viewer end, if you're seeing, whenever you see these things, unsubscribe, done. And then thirdly, I'm going to ask you to support ethics. So when you do come across a company that's handling AI ethically, effectively, responsibly, support them as much as you can. And that doesn't always mean buying a product. That can mean, giving a recommendation, sharing, one of their ads, like whatever. But let them know that their good deeds are appreciated, right? And so, those are 3 things that you can do that actually will make a difference, because your view is your vote. Don't ever forget that, okay? So anyways, let me know what you think about the whole situation in the comments. And as always, hit like and subscribe so we can keep talking.